Good morning, everybody. Say hi, Ralphie. He's like, no, let me out of the car, please. Welcome to this week's video. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I never normally get around to saying anything organised like that at the beginning because I'm, well, normally got something really important to talk about. Just driven to the yard with a stone stuck in my brakes. It sounded like a dying animal, like, so that was cool. It's 7:10, it's quite early. We've been starting early because we're having a heat wave in the UK at the moment. And the reason is, for a number of different reasons, so I can ride all the horses before it gets too hot, and because we have a lot in work at the moment, and then also so that the foal gets some time in the field before it's too hot. Foals and heat don't tend to do very well. They tend to, they lie down in the sun and then don't drink, as in like get dehydrated basically. That's not good for them. Anyway, I'm gonna go and help Megan feed. I'm basically gonna film a day in the life of Indy and what she does. So let's get started with that. Good morning, Kenki. Hello, good mummy. Hi. Hi. Hello. What are you doing over there? Licking the walls? Weirdo. She's very big now. Big and strong. So she is just over 2 weeks old, I think. Here you go. You can have that separately. There you go. Give Kenko her apple separately. Well, hello there. Here, look, let's put it in there. Okay, we won't then. Hello. Hello. So she'll be 3 weeks on Sunday. So when you guys see this, she'll be 3 weeks old. Hey, little Indy Bindies. With her little chicken on her head. You see it? The chicken? Now you can't unsee it. Sorry, guys. Right, come on out, Ralphie. So Kenko, because she's a native, isn't getting much feed these days. She just gets like 1/4 of a scoop of alpha A oil for some good protein and oil for her coat and her skin and stuff. And then a cup of Sure Grow, which is a balancer from Dodson and Horrell, so that you guys get everything you need in terms of nutrients, huh? I'm gonna leave you to it so that you can eat some breakfast and then we'll put you in the field. Ralph, out now please. Bye. When we spoke to the vet, it was important not to feed Kenko too much because obviously she's fat and a native and you have the risk of laminitis and all of that sort of thing. So making sure she got the right nutrients but not too much calorie was vitally important. Right, field time. Oh, what are you doing there? In the bucket, Indy? Good girl. Yes, I hear waiting for you. So now Meg, you take the camera. It's a very blurry bit of video of her head there. I always try and get a halter on them after the first few days, and then they wear it every day for a few days to get used to wearing it, not taking it on and off in the field. And then once they are better, then they have it on and we'll take it off today. Oh, there's a dog there. Don't be scared. And then you go first.
Oh, okay.
Well, get out of the way though, stupid. Thankfully the dogs go and eat the poop in the stables so they don't bother us. Oh, scary waters. Oh.
Good girl.
Good little Indies.
Ooh.
Go to see her favourite bucket. Every day. Oh my god. No thanks. Wow. What, where are we going now? What are you doing? Wow, that was funny. Yeah, okay. You're okay. A little bit random at the moment, as you can see. Good girl. Go slowly. You can't go back in the bucket. Good girl. Well done. Oh. And then back. Go back a step, please. Good girl. Oh, I can't make you half that shit. Good girl. Oh, what a good girl. Look how she tries to eat now.
Legs too long.
Your legs are too long. Can I take your halter off, babes? Good girl. Right, not like that. Good little baby. Oh, she's eating a bit of soil. That's interesting.
She has salt in the food.
They do get salt in the feed, but... So, oh, good girl. So these guys will have as long out as we can manage in here today, depending on how hot it gets. Ralph, come on out now. She's big though, in comparison to how big she was before. But I'm really pleased with how she's like going in terms of handling. Obviously it's a bit all over the place, but she's 2 weeks old, so no surprise. And I just keep my hand around her neck to stop her from like doing the wrong thing as such. But yeah, and then when she really goes, then when I stop her, then I push her back a step, just like we do with the older horses, so you wouldn't let them run around with you like that. I thought she might go and have a canter about, but apparently not. More interesting to lick the soil. Check with the vet about that, so make sure that's okay. Because you can't give them salt licks, because apparently if they give them a salt lick, they like lick it endlessly until they get really dehydrated, because they like licking things, and if it, anyway, it's another thing, but yeah. Anyway, I do also do a little bit like turning her, moving her quarters away from me a bit, and that's really good. On top of just moving her back, just starting to get her understanding me moving her around. Anyway, I need to go and ride some horses now before it gets too hot, so I'm going to do that, and I will catch up with you guys in a bit when I go and check on them in the field. It's lovely being able to ride up and down and see them, check in on them. Oh, Obi, concentrate on your legs, sir. Bit of schooling for Obi this morning, and then we're going to go hacking on another 2. Look at these guys, the next generation. Having a sleep. That's Dee Dee on the right, then Orla, Nana, and Zolo flat out. It's really lovely riding Obi early. He hates the heat, he doesn't cope at all. And the arena is a bit shady. Nice for you. He's a good boy. I'd get some footage. I don't have anybody to film me because they're busy doing other things, so you'll have to suffice with me telling you how it was afterwards. And some more pictures of his ears. Hey, Ralph. We need to do some weeding in the arena. Some grassy features in that corner where the jumps are. Anyway, 10 minutes walking followed by 15 minutes work. That'll do for Obi today. I'm going to listen to some music now. Bye. There are a few things that help me when I'm riding Obi. The trot work, right, can be a bit lazy, basically. He's big and heavy and he finds it hard to be like quick. So I find music that is at the same rhythm as the good trot, and then I ride to that. So there, I was just listening to You're Welcome from Moana. What a soundtrack. I had a whole music made for Kenko. Never got to ride it. Maybe Zora will use it, or maybe him. I don't know, it doesn't really fit for him, the music that we've used for Kenko, but for him, just then, that was great. We were working on some lateral work and it being forward in the lateral work rather than it going, oh, we're going sideways. I'm gonna click there. Oh, we're going sideways, we better go slowly. No, Obi, forwards. So I'm riding him a bit in the double and a bit in the snaffle at the moment, because when we return to competition, I'll be competing at novice and elementary. And at elementary, you can wear a double, and he's so big that it can be really beneficial to have a bit more collection and not have it, well, basically just have a bit more refinement. It's not because it needs to be, he's not strong, that would never be why you'd ride a horse in a double bridle, but it's that refinement, that kind of delicate feeling, and actually encouraging him to stay out in the neck and all the rest of it and not come. No double chins on a horse, no thank you. Anyway, we talked about the neck the other day in a video. Right, I'm gonna go back up to the yard now and we're gonna go out hacking. This is meant to be a video all about Indy, but it seems to be becoming a bit about what I'm doing with my horses today, which is also fine, I guess. You guys like whatever, so. Had a nice bath, bit of fly spray, beekeeper, and now we're going to the field. I texted my vet about Indy licking the soil, and she texts back saying, totally fine, doesn't mean she's deficient in anything, just means she's exploring a bit. Which I think is nice, it's a lovely thing to say, and actually very valid. So, yeah, well, that's a weight off my mind, why Indy's eating the soil. Ralph is a proper dog now, look how big he is. Bentley went to the groomers yesterday. So to put it into context about temperature, it's currently 22 degrees and it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Obi doesn't really cope well with the heat at all, so he'll just go out for a few hours this morning and then come back in again. Our fields don't have, this is the only bit of shade that they have, so you can see his mate Joey. Okay, that's nice and close to my face. He's waiting for him. But yeah, like, I'd love for my horses to be out all the time, but we've got quite limited grazing still. I know the field size is not limited, but the number of fields is limited. It used to be a stud, this place, so all the fields are very large for like group turnout. Obi, you're going in a field, mate. You don't need to eat outside. So it means that they're designed for like big groups. Whoa, like my young ones, but not for pairs like this. So usually, you know, there's too few horses in this field really. Anyway, it just means that they can't go out for as long as I would like them to, which is horrible, but hopefully that won't be forever, and hopefully I'll be able to have more paddocks again at the next place. I don't know what the next place is, by the way, yet, so watch this space for that. Time for a little check. Nice breeze today, keeping you guys cool. Got you a snack, look. How cute is this? A treat from my friend's daughter, my ponies and me. I'll put her Instagram handle. Oh, Kenko says yes please, thank you. Pony Flapjack. Not for you, little sausage. Hello. Hello. You good girl. Oh, you little biter. You got teeth now. Oh yes, little teeth. Little teeth. You've fallen over the water bucket, you silly sausage. Yes. You get it, come back in soon. It's getting hot now, isn't it? So it's still actually only 10:15 and it's now 25.5 degrees. So I've got one more to exercise. They'll stay out for another half an hour or so and then they'll come in and sleep in the cool for the rest of the day. Here it is. So you make it really, really thick like this so that their feet basically never touch the ground. There is rubber matting underneath, but regardless, it is good. So it is now 11:08 and she's been out now since 7, so it's time for her to come in. So we're gonna go and catch them in, put some hay, we need to put some hay in there. And yeah, then it's sleepy time for Indy. Apparently Zora's #1 favourite in the barn. Everybody knows at home when she comes back in. So Zora's just had a day in the field today, and I'll put a few clips in as to why. She's worked really hard this week. We did some jumping on Tuesday. I actually rode her in the school on Monday a little bit, just working on a few basics. And then I jumped her on Tuesday, which was amazing. I needed my parachute. She was quite exuberant. And then yesterday I actually had a lesson for the first time, my first ridden lesson with her, as in I've never had a lesson on her when I've ridden her. I've only ever had groundwork lessons with Claire, and it was really wonderful. Ralph, I have to sack you. You cannot be in the vlogs if you is a barker. No, thank you. Anyway, so I will have put a few of those clips in, and she's amazing. We struggled yesterday a bit with canter leads. On the right rein, but I think it was a bit hot, a bit tired, a bit done quite a lot, and yeah. Anyway, right, we're gonna go and get Indy. Where's Lucy so she can help with videos? What do you go get whatever you're about to get? Why has Ralph become a barker? I'm sure you guys are gonna have some ideas on how I can stop him becoming a barker. Anyway, right, I'm going to hand the camera over to Lucy now so she can video us a bit more from a distance than it was this morning. Catching little Indian who was just asleep in Kenko's shade. Kenko was lying down and she was asleep next to her, which was so cute. Anyway, right, off we go. Here they come. Hello. Got a good walk. I'd love to take her down to the arena at some point and let them have a trot on the soft and see how she moves.
Yeah.
Do a bit of running with Kenko. Hello. Hello, little baby. Hello. Things are in opportune place. Good girl. Good girl. Here we go again. My own apartment. Oh, Indy. I'll have to put that video in from when she was being hilarious at the beginning. Come on! This isn't your field!
Come on, Kenko.
Once we get just up to the bend, I'm going to stop again and I'll just go back instead. We don't only practice this when it's needed. Right. Good girl. Okay, carry on. That is very good. Oh no. Oh, nice parked flowers. So that's a cute shot of her sniffing the lavenders. I love how interested she is. She puts her nose down to things. Whoa, whoa, no, not get back Are you good? Good little foal. I think you're going to be alright, aren't you? We'll come back in a minute when she's gone for her nap. Very instant, isn't it, the napping? Kenko is very grumpy about the other horses. Very protective. Oh, a little bite for Indy there, that's nice. Charming. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Apparently she's got an itchy bum. She's now grooming Kenko in return for me grooming her. You good girl, aren't you? You've been a very good mama so far. Yeah. A bit hard to catch on like the first day, second day, but then ever since she's been perfect. And she's really been very calm and quiet, and obviously it's been a worry for me. I've not wanted Kenko to be all high energy and negative, because that will create a high energy negative foal. But she's really like settled into mum life, which is really lovely. I'm going to put a picture actually of her, the stallion. Loads of people have asked me and I keep forgetting to do it, so here it is. So his name is Mickey. It's not his real name. His whole name is Fabrice Van Overis. He is by a stallion called For Pleasure, but he jumped 140s, 150s, so like, you know, really talented. But the main reason that I chose him is he's very quiet. Apparently they sometimes have to get him out of bed to get him to go and do the, produce the semen. So yes, that is why I chose him. This is what you get, Indy, for waking her up in the night. Did you see on my story the other day? Oh, spit all over your foal. Cheer, nice. The other day I watched Indy, Kenko was lying down. For the first time I've seen Kenko lie down, and Indy walked over and hit her with her leg so that Kenko got up and then she could have a drink. So I think Indy is as demanding as Kenko is, so maybe if you spit your water on her a bit, it's not so bad. So, just received a parcel, very excited. This is from Premier Performance, and this is a banner. Oh my god, I can't help me. Oh, that's definitely upside down. Great unveiling skills, everyone. Look at this. Yes, where are we gonna put that? In an arena. Anyway, this is cool. Can't wait to put that up in an arena. Maybe not in this arena. Maybe when we get on, if we get a new yard, then we'll put it up. That is really nice. That is really cool. Right, next, bubble wrap. Sorry everyone, just bubble wrap. Mo absolutely just jumped out of her skin. Kenko actually didn't. Very scary. Right, so this one, muscle strength. Oh, I'll get it out of the bag. Unboxing one-handed. Who knew it was so hard? My assistant there helping. So this is what we have been feeding to Tilly, George's horse. I'll put a picture from before and then a picture after. So it's basically like a build-up supplement, and the difference since he's been on it has been really wonderful. I mentioned before that he had been out of work before George bought him, so he's been quite weak and not like as strong as he could be. So we've started feeding him that, and the difference has been huge. So we've got some sweets. Here you go. One for you. Thank you. I think they contain gelatin. No? She says no. She's vegan. It's Lucy, by the way, who's here helping at the moment. So these are the human calm cookies. Now that, the sweets are plentiful today. Now that Obi is going to be hopefully going back to some shows, he is going to go back on the calming powder. It's not because he is fast, it's because sometimes he lacks confidence, and I would like to rename this one the confidence powder, because it doesn't make him like slow or boring, it just makes him feel more confident and, well, calmer in himself, so that he's then more able to perform. You don't lose that positive sparky bit. That's for you, Megan. Megan's horse is also going to go on the muscle strength, because he needs to build some more top line. Now that he's working in a better way, he's working better and longer over his back, that is going to be really beneficial for him. It wouldn't have been the right thing to use before, because he was working up like this. Anyway, if you follow me on Patreon, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then the last supplement, and this one is really cool. This is the Nutra Plus. It is to support the horse's body in healing itself. Mo, who is currently smashing a snackable around her stable, is lame, and she has been for a while, on and off, but now it seems to be quite bad, and the vet thinks that we're now dealing with something that's maybe an injury. We don't know, actually, at the moment what it is, so we are going next week for some more investigation, but I've been feeding her the Nutra Plus now for a few weeks to, if there is an injury that needs healing, that this is going to be helping that. So it increases the amount of collagen, so the production of collagen. So collagen is crucial for repairing and rebuilding connective tissue. So for example, like the structures within tendons, that kind of thing. So this has been recommended to be by Camilla, the lovely lady who owns this company, Premier Performance, in the hope that we can help her heal if there is something to heal. And it's going to help her get stronger and fitter in terms of internally as well as that. So there we are, my little moment of unboxing for Premier Performance, a company who I feel very grateful to work with because I really believe in their supplements and the way that they work. You can find out more on their website, and also if you follow them on Facebook, they talk a lot about the science behind it, and that is something that I don't think many companies can do because, well, there isn't any science behind it. Whereas this time there is. If you wanted, I could list off all of the various amino acids that are in these supplements and also the vitamins, and those are the things that help our horses from the inside. Last but not least, some Cadbury's caramel. When your horse is lame or you're having trouble with your horses, buy yourself some chocolate and it will make you feel better from the inside out. There you go. Good girl. So here I am with Indy and Keiko, and I'm going to finish this video here. I hope you enjoyed seeing what Indy gets up to in a day and a bit about what I get up to. Keiko looks a bit worried. I'm going to go home now and edit this video and maybe edit a Patreon video. I keep talking about this Patreon page. If you guys are new here, I have a membership site, a membership page where you can sign up, a small contribution, and you will gain a lot more training videos. So all about the groundwork that I do, training podcasts, so like ride along podcasts, and then I do Zoom meetings with all of my lovely patrons, and we talk about all things training and nutrition and anything that anybody else really wants to talk about. I hope you have found this video interesting today, and if you did, please do give it a like and a share. So this is bye for now from me and Indy. Indy hopes you liked watching what she gets up to in the day, and we will see you for next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye for now.